central idea number one, we're gonna remove the false eyelash extensions from the container and we're gonna cut them to fit the shape of our eyelids. Number two, we are going to apply the eyelash glue while holding onto our eyelash applicator. We're gonna apply the glue and then we're gonna allow it to dry and become sticky. And then number three, once it is sticky, we're going to apply the false eyelashes to our eyes while adjusting it and pulling it to the corners of our eye. So let's start doing that. So these are the lashes that I'll be using. It's from my company, Settling Thriving Collection. These are a 25mm lash and they are very whimsical. This is the Delight Lash. So I have here my lashes and we're going to take them out of the case so that I can show you guys. And it's simple. So this is the lash. As you can see, they're very long, very dramatic. So first step is to take the lashes out of the lash case. And then I'm going to gather all of my materials that I need to apply these lashes, which is my eyelash applicator. I have two forms of glue. I have a sticky glue, which is a duo glue. It's double-sided, which is the traditional eyelash glue that people use, as well as the eyeliner slash eyelash glue pen, as well as a pair of tweezers. So the reason why I have two applicators is because this one is an eyelash applicator, which is easy to apply to the lash, and this one is a tweezer, which is easy to pinch and kind of control where the lash is going. So what I'm going to do is I'm holding the eyelash applicator with the lash in hand. I'm going to actually apply the liquid eyelash for this tutorial, because in my outline I included that I wanted it to get sticky. So with this particular eyelash glue, it does get sticky, comes out in a liquid form, and then I'm going to apply it on the band. And I want to make sure that I'm getting the corners. Making sure that I'm getting the corners of the lash so that it will stick. I'm going to blow it so that it can dry a lot faster than if I just let it dry by itself. So the good thing is about these lashes that I sell, they do come with a mirror, so I'm going to do it in the mirror so that I can see myself as I am applying it. That is a very good technique to use when you're applying false lashes, just because it's easier to apply them when you can see them. So I think that it's about sticky. It's changed colors for the residue. It comes out like a blue color, gets like black when it's dry and sticky. So I'm gonna apply it on the lid. And when I apply it on the lid, as you can see, I'm holding the applicator up so that the lash, once I apply it, will be up and it'll be upright. Now I'm going to take the tweezers and I'm going to adjust it on both sides so that way the lash can have a easy foundation as well as a realistic appearance. Now it is a bit tricky if you are a beginner, but the more that you do it, the better you'll become at it. And like I say, practice makes perfect. So it's all about practicing your art and you'll be able to get it a lot better. As you can see, there's a big dramatic difference. So this is the lash side as well as the no lash side. Let me get a little closer so you can see. Lash side and no lash side. And I'm going to repeat those same steps on the other side. I'm gonna take my lash out of the case. Do the same exact steps. Hold it with my eyelash applicator. And when I'm holding it with the eyelash applicator, I want to hold it up as if I'm getting ready to apply it. That way, when I do apply it and once the glue is dry, I will be ready to apply the lash, no problem. So like I said, I'm gonna complete the same steps as I did the first time. I'm gonna apply the glue to the lash. And as you can see, I'm applying it to the band of the lash. So that way it will stick really good and completely to the lid. But I'm also making sure that I pay attention on those corners, because on the corners of the eyelid is the most places that women have the problems getting them to stay on. You can ask any woman you know that applies false lashes. That is like the most problematic thing when it comes to applying false eyelashes. So like I said, I'm going to do it in the mirror so that I can see a little bit better. I am right-handed, so it's easier for me to put it on with the right side, right hand, and vice versa, left hand, left side. So it's just up to you, depending on what you feel more comfortable doing and what you are used to doing. So I'm gonna do that on this side. Like I said, I'm applying the lash up, not down, but up, so that it has that flary appearance once I blink. So I've applied the lash. And see, this is the problem that you have when it comes to applying false lashes. If you do not let your glue dry correctly, it will stick everywhere. And that is a serious problem if you do not know how to remove it, because you could glue your eyelash shut. That's why it takes practice. But I have my tools that I need so that I can fix it and that my eye will not be glued shut. So I'm just going to pinch off the excess of that glue, and I'm going to fix it with my tweezers so that it's applied to the lash line with the lash band. And that's why it's good to have multiple different tools so that you can figure out what tool is easier for you and which tool is better. Everybody has their own technique. Some girls that have long fingernails, they believe that the long fingernails helps them better. People like me who have short fingernails, it's easier for me to use multiple tools. So that is what I'm doing currently right now. I'm just taking the lash and I'm just reapplying it to the band, making sure that I put a lot of pressure on those corners, because like I said, I want that to stay the most. And I want to go and check both sides. Alrighty. And just like that, I am ready to go. I look like I'm about to fly away. But that's just kind of the point of false eyelashes, right? You want it to look as false as possible and as fun as possible. And like I said, this was my informative video on how to apply false lashes. I really hope that this was informational. I really hope that I was going in details enough to explain how to apply them correctly. I hope that I explained different tips. Like I said, using multiple tools, having different options when it comes to your tools. Some people who are beginners, this is not easy for them. This is a little bit more difficult. And then this is better for beginners because if you can do eyeliner, it's a quick swipe. And I just wanted to show the difference between the eyeliner pencil and the glue itself, just so that I'm giving lots of details and I'm explaining like the difference so that you guys can see for just informative reasons. So here, as you can see, this is like a traditional eyeliner pencil, the liquid one, and as you can see, this is easier. It holds like a pencil, a little bit easier for people who are beginners. However, for this type of glue is a traditional eyelash glue. It's a little bit more sticky, a little bit trickier to use, takes a lot more practice, but like I said, it's trial and error. And that's the reason why I always say the more practice, the better. And just remember, practice makes perfect. And you just have to try more so that you will become better. And I hope that that was informative enough. And I hope that that really made a lot of sense. Thank you so much for enjoying and watching my presentation. Have a great night.